Welcome to Fight Club between Steel Blue in the blue as spiders versus in the red Anarchid in the red with cloakbots. On a map we haven't really seen before, right? Flat map, generally. Most of the areas are flat, there are a couple of hills. And with quite a good number of maxes, but also very spread out maxes. Cloakies versus Spider, not a matchup we've seen recently, I believe. And this is in the new Fight Club, I guess format. Something that zerok is running quite often, at least once a week, I believe. Which is a 1v1 tournament kind of thing. Not really tournament, but competition, I guess. Not really sure. Anyways, cloakbots are cleaning up some of the fleas, not all of them. There is the next one. Okay, now all of the fleas have been cleaned up, I believe. Yes, it seemed like it. And, well, as you can see, I've got a wind widget. Yay, finally. So now we can actually see that, hey, wind is awful. Great. Rather than having to click a wind generator, check out what the wind is. Don't have to do that anymore. Anyways, eco for Anarchid is quite a bit worse with the 12 eco. And hey, north is finally on the left hand side. Yes! Anyways, Cleave moving forward and raiding the little metal extractor. But now stunned by Venom, but Venom is not going to clean it up. A little bit of a waste maybe, but going to target these 3 little forward glyphs. Steel Blue just with generally better eco, both in energy and in metal right now. And of course has the benefit of spiders, which means that they've got a pretty easy time with radar coverage. Because of course the little weavers have their own special radar. Only I believe it's 1200 almost. Yeah, radar. So it's not a lot, but still good enough. Whereas, well, placing a radar here seems very nice, but still a lot of radar shadow. So you need a lot of them. You need pretty much one on each hill, at least in a, yeah, probably almost on each hill, in order to actually get some good radar coverage. But now here, Glaive going down, Lotus going down, and eco also going down. That means that Steel Blue's attrition will be not great. This should probably just here. Just get the eco kills, because now you're getting targeted by the Venom. Now, interesting to see them go for Picket against Venom. Yeah, I don't know why they would go Picket, honestly. It has awful DPS, but I guess it does it has a better range than a Lotus, so maybe that's why. But then one of them doesn't get a kill, so I don't get it. I don't. And against fleas, it's also well, fleas get almost evaporated by Lotus anyways. So it doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Anyways, up north, little metal extractor did in fact go down, and a radar on the tallest hill there is. But how much radar does it actually give you? Not a lot. I don't see it. Is it still blocked somehow by this little bit? I'm not sure where the radar is coming from. Is it from the base? Is it from the top? I don't know. But it's only till this far, so it's not exactly the most efficient radar anyways. And over here, a Reaver fighting off against the Weaver and Lotus, so it will go down. Against the Venom and a Lotus, not a Weaver. It's not fighting against the Commander. And a little Flea, 40 DPS, unless that has been changed. 51, so it's even better. Against the Metal Extractor, and it is going down, because the Picket doesn't see it. Now it does, and now it goes down. Weaver should be able to clean up those fleas without issue if they are in range, but double Venom is able to perma-stun the Reaver, so just easily kills it. Even though these are like raider riot kind of things. Technically riots, but they're often used as raiders just because the fleas are not good enough as raiders on their own normally. If there is just a very small amount of defense, all of a sudden fleas pretty much can't do anything. And now more eco going down over here. What is the defense over here? Like, not a lot. There is one weaver, again, one venom, double idle weaver, which doesn't do any damage, and then going to be another little venom. These glaives really could have done some damage there. On the other side though, double venom and almost stunning. They're stunning the reaver, but still going down. Steel blue attrition 70%, so not exactly great, and by now that is like 600 metal. Reclaim is like spread out pretty okay, but there is more reclaim up north. Now, triple venom versus like, how many is that? At least 10, more like 11 glaives. That should be enough, right? 11 glaives versus just 3 venoms? I think so. And glaives now finally moving in. Right. Are chasing the venoms, so not exactly the best engagement there, of course, but now cleaning up 2 and cleaning up the last one soon. There it goes. Now, double weaver as well. Weavers are expensive. Those are 170 each. So that's another like 340 value lost just there. That's 825 reclaim. Reaver now in the base. Normally, riots are not exactly great raiders, and will get cleaned up, most likely, unless the picket is not able to reload in time. And it does. Good. However, now, hey, redback is there, so glaives can't do anything. In the middle of the map, just a couple of glaives is not enough to take down the commander. And let's take a look at the bigger picture. Knights are starting to come out, will do quite well against commander, especially with Reaver, though they then they do need to move together. And yeah, Anarchid winning. Eco is quite bad, though their attrition is amazing. So sure, I would give it to them as well. Just because metal income is better, and even like with their struggling, even though they're struggling with energy, their eco is still better than that of steel blue. So I do think you would give it to them. Getting up fusion now, so should have better energy income in the future as well, though that will take a while. Fusion is expensive at 1000. And over here, Knight is trying its best, but will not succeed. Though with Anarchid's commander here as well. Depends. Anyways, a couple of glaives moving forwards, but against 3 loaders they shouldn't be able to clean it all up. And they don't. So Weaver now has time to get more reclaim. And when they do, then all of a sudden the eco, the effective eco, will be better for steel blue. Once again, raiding going on over here. That's the problem with like naked expansion like that. Like, you need to defend it somehow, and Spider isn't really the best at doing that with units. At least I don't think so. Venom is like 190 each, so that's relatively expensive. And it's relatively slow as well. So it's difficult to just respawn to a couple of raiders with your own in order to defend your eco. Over here though, naked expansion just the same, 5 maxes. Stunned, so already not doing anything right now, and going down as well. Will take a while just because Venom doesn't have a lot of DPS, only 57. But still, stunning it and then killing it. So a lot of eco could go down over here. Only sending a Reaver there. It will take a while because the Reaver is slow as well. And multiple Venoms in the middle. Those should be able to just kill those couple of slings, because they are faster, and they should be able to dodge those bullets as well. More eco, which should go down. On the other side, eco here will be defended. Eco here is defended a little bit as well. And oh no, Conjurer caught out. One single Reaver is not enough to take down 3 Venoms. Not even with a single glaive support unit. There goes, and the last 2 glaives should be cleaned up as well. All of a sudden, Steel Blue with 110% attrition, but still, eco is not good. Looking at eco, you would definitely assume Anarchid is able to just pull back without too many difficulties. Is going for an airplane switch as well. However, will they be able to hold on that long? Seems like it, because it's a couple of seconds and it is up. After that, they can just bomb the redbacks, and they should just be able to clean those up. Don't have a lot of defenses in the base, so maybe the redbacks would be able to do something right now, but not going to happen. And Lotus over here should get 1 redback kill, probably not the other. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. I don't think it should, and it does not. Okay. So, in the middle, Commander for Steel Blue is under fire by the slings and possibly Stinger. No, not the Stinger. Over here, still Venom dealing some damage to the eco, and now Raven. The first one is out, second one will be out soon as well. Is able to like one-shot pretty much every single spider unit with like 1,000, right? No, 800. Oh, that was 1,000, right? In that case, they aren't actually able to like one-shot redbacks, right? No, those are 900 indeed. Right. Okay, so Ravens are like quite a lot worse than I remember them being. But still will be able to do a lot of damage. Or at least I would assume they can do a lot of damage. Over here we do also have a switch into gunships for anti-air. Does make some sense. Also like seems to have been buffed, because I do remember them being 300 each. But that alpha damage is pretty good. Don't think they're able to one-shot 600, so that's not able to one-shot a Raven, but 2 of them are able to like burst damage them down. 1 of them. Eco, by now, way better for Steel Blue, but that's just because of reclaim. And although there is quite a lot of reclaim spread out on the map, there isn't like a lot like centralized. Maybe on this hill first. Not sure what you wanted to do on that hill. You mean the Stinger? Or the Crab? Ah, the Crab would make a lot of sense. So, lot of glaives. Sure, that's enough to take down the Commander. Yeah, it is. That is. And goodbye, Commander. How many glaives survive? Probably not that many. And just sitting there, so none of them will survive. Over here now, Tridents will try to counter those little Ravens. And they're doing a pretty good job at it. They are, of course, able to reload in flight, which Ravens are not. They have to go back all the way to the airpad, rearm, which takes a while. And all of a sudden, like, yeah, this force is pretty scary. There are multiple redbacks, so those are able to take care of, like, singular reavers without issue. And could Crab fire? Could Crab fire upon this? It should be able to. I don't see any reason why it can't. Yeah, I don't know why it wouldn't be able to do that. And my mouse locks onto all of them, so yeah. I would assume Crab is able to do it, but it doesn't do it right now. Anyways, another 2 reavers going down, and all of a sudden, Steel Blues. Attrition, still not good. Or like, again, not very good. And Lico, oh no. Lico, already like 50% HP on the pad, and yet it is being targeted by anti-air. Less than 600 HP, which means that the next time Trident fires, it is dead. Trident doesn't go down to 1 single Raven shot, so that's 2000 value lost. All of a sudden this attrition is good. And you've still got your like Crab, your 1600 value unit alive. And did we just hear like an air superiority? No, we just heard gremlins. Alrighty. So, another Raven going down, but did bomb, which is very nice. Redback though, you're countering it with Raiders. That's not good. Trident will have to go into the That's probably an issue. Yep, it is an issue. It had to move into the anti-air, which isn't ideal. Because that way it goes down. Anyways, a lot of spiders over here. Yeah. And this number of fleas is actually able to just, well, run past this Lotus, for instance. And just deal, well, probably a good amount of damage. Just sit behind the metal extractor. Because I don't think the Lotus would be able to hit you then. Would probably be possible. Redback, how good are you as anti-air? Well, pretty okay. That's one Phoenix down. Another Phoenix heavily damaged, another one heavily damaged, and the last one will just barely not go down. So is also heavily damaged. And once again, I have to remind you, I am always disappointed in Phoenix. Like, what did I do? You had like 5 Phoenix and 2 Redbacks went down, maybe? They feel so bad. Anyways, over here a little bit of a force was cleaned up, not sure what kind of force it was. And right now Steel Blue is still behind in economy. However, just look at the map control and you're like, well, Steel Blue definitely has a good chance. They've got the entire western side of the map. Northern side is just for them, of course, because that's where they're located. GG. Yeah, kinda yeah, because all of a sudden eco gone and GG. Where did that eco go all of a sudden? Yeah, I guess the game was just late to respond. So, well done that you made it this far into the video. Consider watching the video in your lower left, but that's all I'm going to have for you today, and I'll see you in another video. Bye. Not a great cast by me, but definitely a castable game.